Disclaimer: this work of fiction is intended for entertainment purposes only. The characters, events, and settings depicted in the story are products of the author's imagination and are not meant to be taken as factual. Any resemblance to actual events, locales, or persons, living or dead, is purely coincidence. The story may contain mature themes, language, or content that may not be suitable for all audiences. Viewer discretion is advised.
Governor Alan Mercado, a Filipino citizen from a town in the Philippines Visayas region, was once a different man. He was a small-town advocate, fighting for the rights of the marginalized and the poor. He lived modestly, his pockets often empty, but his heart full. People loved him for his kindness and integrity. But one fateful night, as he walked home through the rain, he stumbled upon a mysterious bookshop. The sign above the door read, "The Great Deal Bookstore." Out of curiosity, he stepped inside. The shopkeeper, an eerie figure with piercing eyes, presented him with a book, The Great Deal. Mercado's eyes widened as he flipped through its yellowed pages. The words spoke to his deepest desires: power, wealth, and influence. He laughed. It off as mere fantasy, but the seed was planted. Years of struggling, of watching others succeed while he faltered, took its toll. The book's words echoed in his mind. He began to crave the life he felt he deserved. One night, under the light of a full moon, he made the call. The voice on the other end was smooth as silk.
"I can give you what you want, Governor. I mean, Mr. Mercado, but it comes at a price."
Mercado's ambition devoured his doubts. He agreed to the terms, signing the contract in blood. The devil's promise was kept. Mercado rose to power, becoming Governor Mercado, with wealth and influence at his fingertips. As the years passed, Governor Mercado's grip on power tightened, but his grip on reality loosened. He became increasingly paranoid, surrounding himself with sycophants and yes-men. His policies ravaged the community, and the people who once admired him now whispered his name in fear. His family grew distant, sensing the darkness that had taken hold. His wife, once his rock, filed for divorce, citing his erratic behavior. His children avoided him, fearing his temper. As Governor Mercado's corruption and abuse of power reached a boiling point, the streets outside his office building erupted in chaos. A sea of angry protesters, fueled by rage and desperation, stormed the building, demanding justice. Mercado, realizing his time was running out, tried to flee, but it was too late. The mob surrounded him, their faces twisted in anger. They hurled insults, rocks, and debris, and Mercado fell to the ground, overwhelmed. As he lay there, battered and bruised, the mob's rage turned deadly. They kicked and stomped him, their anger and hatred consuming them. Mercado's screams were drowned out by the wave of rage. Just as the mob delivered the final blow, the devil appeared, his eyes gleaming with satisfaction. He watched as Mercado's lifeless body slumped to the ground, his soul now ripe for the taking. The devil reached out and claimed Mercado's soul, his voice a cold whisper.
"The bill is paid in full."
As he dragged Mercado's soul to the underworld, the mob dispersed, unaware of the true nature of the transaction that had just occurred. The devil's presence lingered, a dark shadow in the midst of chaos. After the governor's demise, his family was plagued by a series of unfortunate events. His new wife was involved in a hit-and-run accident, leaving her disfigured and wheelchair-bound. His daughter was accused of shoplifting and struggled with addiction, while his son was diagnosed with a rare illness that left him bedridden. As the family's fortunes dwindled, they discovered that the governor's deal with the devil had cursed them, making them pay for his sins. The family's mansion was foreclosed, and they were forced to live in poverty. The governor's legacy was reduced to a cautionary tale about the dangers of ambition and corruption. The family became reclusive, haunted by the dark forces that had consumed their loved one. Everything ended with a sense of tragic consequence to the story, highlighting the devastating impact of the governor's deal on those he loved. It also serves as a reminder that the devil's deals come with terrible costs, affecting not just the individual, but also their loved ones.
Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoy. If you like the video, please like, comment, subscribe, and share for more videos.